Africa is home to approximately a third of the world's languages. Estimates of the number of languages people speak on the African continent vary from 2,500 to over 3,000. Many African languages can be easy to learn, while others not so much. Welcome to Tunacheki. In today's video, we present the top 10 hardest African languages. Speaking of African languages, today's video is made possible by Afro Tongues. This is the world's first crowdsourced language app dedicated exclusively to African-based languages. Watch to the end of the video to find out more on the app. Please remember to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. 10. Kinyarwanda from Rwanda, DRC, and Uganda. Speaking and understanding Kinyarwanda language is difficult. This is in large part due to the fact that the sentence structures, particularly of questions, are almost entirely backwards. In Kinyarwanda, question words almost always go at the end of sentences. Kinyarwanda is an official language of Rwanda and a dialect of the Rwanda-Rundi language spoken by at least 10 million people in Rwanda, Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo, and adjacent parts of southern Uganda, where it is known as Rufumbira. 9. Dinka from South Sudan. Dinka is a Nilotic language spoken by the Dinka people, the major ethnic group of South Sudan. There are several main dialects, including Padang, Rek, Aha, Hol, Twik East, Twik, Atuk, and Khok, which show limited variation. The dialects are almost mutually intelligible. The Dinka language is tricky, but once you figure out which of the 5 dialects you're learning, you have to get your pronunciation perfect, which may need a lot of time and dedication in order to be familiar with the language. Amharic from Ethiopia. Amharic is one of the main languages spoken in Ethiopia by over 20 million speakers. It is considered the second most spoken Semitic language in the world after Arabic. These are languages that originated alongside Hebrew, Tigrinya, and more. Amharic is written using the very unique Ge'ez writing system. Well, with its difficult writing system and a complex grammar, it is characterized as a hard language for an English speaker to learn. It is easier to learn if you have a background in Arabic. Then you will have an advantage in learning it quicker. 7. Zulu from South Africa. Zulu is one of the 11 official languages of South Africa, spoken primarily in KwaZulu-Natal province. You'll also find some of the 12 million Zulu speakers in Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Swaziland, and Zimbabwe. Zulu uses a Latin script for its written form, comprising an alphabet of the basic 26 letters plus additional phononyms which are displayed using multiple letters. There are 3 clicks or releases which are represented by the letter C for dental clicks, Q for alveolar, and X for lateral. In terms of mutual intelligibility with other languages, as well as Khosa, Zulu shares a lot of intelligibility with Ndebele and Swati. There is also both a low and high tone in Zulu. Along with the mastery of clicks, this short list might justify why some feel Zulu is a difficult language to learn. 6. Berber from North Africa. The Berber languages are a group of 26 closely related languages that constitute a branch of the Afro-Asiatic language family. They are spoken by 14 to 25 million people in North Africa throughout the Mediterranean coast, the Sahara Desert, and Sahel, an area which used to be dominated by Berbers before the arrival of the Arabs. Today, there are large groups of Berber-speaking people in North and West Africa. The Berber languages have two cases of the noun organized in absolutive alignment, one being unmarked, while the other serves for the subject of a transitive verb and the object of a preposition, among other contexts. 5. Sandawe from Tanzania. Sandawe is a language spoken by about 60,000 Sandawe people in the Dodoma region of Tanzania. Sandawe's use of click consonants, a rare feature shared with only two other languages of East Africa, Hadza and Dahalo, had been the basis of its classification as a member of the defunct Khoisan family of Southern Africa in the 1920s. Recent investigations, however, suggest that Sandawe may be related to the Khoi family, regardless of the validity of Khoisan as a whole. Also include extinct languages such as the Guanche languages of the Canary Islands, Old Libyan, and Old Mauritanian, which are known from inscriptions but have not yet been studied thoroughly enough to make any affirmative generalizations about their linguistics characteristics. Number 4, Tuareg Tamashek from North and West Africa. Tamashek is the language of the Tuareg, who often call themselves the Kel Tamashek or Tamashek speakers. The language is also spoken in Algeria and Mali and possesses its own writing called Tifinagh, which is in widespread use, and Kanuri is spoken not only in Niger. The family may also include extinct languages such as the Guanche languages of the Canary Islands, Old Libyan and Old Mauritanian, which are known from inscriptions but have not yet been studied thoroughly enough to make any affirmative generalizations about their linguistic characteristics. 3. Hadza from Tanzania. The Hadza or Hadzabe are an indigenous ethnic group in north-central Tanzania, living around Lake Eyasi in the Central Rift Valley and in the neighboring Serengeti Plateau. There are between 1,200 and 1,300 Hadza people living in Tanzania. However, only 400 Hadza still survive exclusively based on the traditional means of foraging. Once classified among the Khoisan languages, primarily because it has clicks, the Hadza language, Hadzane, is actually thought to be an isolate, unrelated to any other. Hadzane is an entirely oral language, but it is not predicted to be in danger of extinction. Number 2, Khosa from Southern Africa. There are 11 official languages in South Africa, of which Khosa is one of the most widely spoken. Approximately 16% of South Africa's population, or 8.3 million people, cite Khosa as being their home language. Khosa is characterized by a number of clicking sounds, which are formed by the tongue. Khosa is an unusual yet pretty sounding language. To many, it is difficult to learn because the consonants are uncommon and are also densely populated. And the number one spot for most difficult African language to learn goes to Ta, Southern Khoisan from Botswana and Namibia. Ta is also known as Tu, is a two language, notably for its large number of phononyms, perhaps the largest in the world. It is also notable for having perhaps the heaviest functional load of click consonants, which one can't finding that 82% of basic vocabulary items started with a click. With 5 distinct kind of clicks, multiple tones and strident vowels vocalized with a quick choking sound, the Ta language, spoken by a few thousand people in Botswana and Namibia, is believed by most linguists to have the largest sound inventory of any tongue in the world, thus making it one of the most difficult languages to learn. Thanks for watching. Feeling inspired? Want to learn some of these languages? The Afro Tongue app is a free learning app that currently hosts lessons in 7 African languages: Swahili, Yoruba, Wolf, Khosa, Shona, Kinyarwanda, and Ga from Ghana. Its goal is to encourage more Africans and African Americans to begin learning African languages and also to connect Africans on the continent with those in the diaspora. It is available both on the Apple Store and the Play Store. All the information shall be linked in the description box below. Did you enjoy our video? Are there any African languages we might have left out that should be on our list? If so, do leave your comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our African videos. And remember, Africa is watching.